Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot for a yes or no pick a card, and as always we will ask why or why not. Today before we get started, as always, I want to thank all of my subscribers, all the people who send so many positive comments to each other as well as to me. I'm really grateful for your kindness. It's remarkable, truly. And I love your comments. I read every one. I reply to every single one. So please feel free to share whatever you'd like or give feedback. I know we all appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We have 6 choices today. All the timestamps will be in the description box below, along with my email, so you can contact me with questions or for personal readings. Before we get into the 6 choices, when I was getting ready, Spirit came in with a message right away. And this doesn't happen very often, so I'm going to share this because I think this is important. The message was, your past is in the way of your future potential and opportunities. Let go. So, of course, this is a general read. You know, there's a lot of people who watch this. So, is that going to apply to everyone? No, but if it resonates with you at all, I'd ask you to kind of sit with that a little bit. I, too, am going to sit with that message. And maybe that can help us as we go forward, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So 6 groups today, randomly chosen cards that flipped out along with 6 different crystals. So your first one is this, it's called a dragon tooth. Number 2 is a jasper bumblebee heart. Okay, number 3, we have this wand. This is they call this snake eye jasper. Number 4, this is one of the many stars that I have. If you know me or watch my channel, I have been in love with and obsessed with stars since I was really little. Okay. Number 5, this is a shungite pyramid. And number 6, we have an amethyst druzy, another crystal I'm pretty obsessed with. Okay. All right, so let's all take a moment. Let's get centered. Close your eyes, whether you're sitting or lying down. Take a couple of deep breaths and just let them out your nose or your mouth, whatever's most comfortable for you. And try and choose intuitively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and we'll get started. Hello, group 1. This is your choice. This is the amethyst dragon's tooth crystal. Okay, and this is your card. We'll look at this at the end. You know that I shuffle for those and they randomly pop out, so we will see what they say. We'll start with tarot. We'll move into the oracle. This is a general read. Just take what resonates. 7 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands. A lot of wand energy here. And the World. Okay. So many of you have been very focused on something that's kind of driving you, that's pushing you. There's something that you really want, and you're finding it up to this point challenging to make it come to fruition, okay? Because Wands has to do with energy, Wands has to do with what we want, Wands has to do with what inspires us, okay? And here we have the 7 of Wands saying, like, you're standing your ground, you're gonna make this happen, you're gonna make this manifest, you're going to make sure no one prevents you from stepping forward, from succeeding, from achieving your goals. Some of you are very task-oriented and goal-oriented, which is great, okay? But it's been a bit of they're showing me like a fish swimming upstream, so it's been a little bit of a struggle. Because you've got this 9 of Wands here. So when you're putting forth the effort and things aren't working, I mean, it's discouraging, right? We've got the 9 of Wands here, discouraged, a little bit frustrated is the word, a little bit depressed for some of you. Some of you just wondering like, is this even right for me? I hope so. I hope this happens for me. And you're hoping and you're wishing and you're starting to second guess yourself. But right in the middle of that, you have the Eight of Wands, which is a message from Spirit that that thing that you want, it's there for you. The universe wants to help you coordinate all things within the material world, your thoughts along with your actions, to make this happen for you. But there needs to be a little bit of a shift. And it's really interesting. If you listen to the intro, the message that came from Spirit was your past. You're letting your past get in the way of your future opportunities and potential. Let go. And then we get these cards. So for some of you, that might really resonate. But look what you'll also have. Really beautiful cards here. The Wheel of Fortune and the World. So the Wheel of Fortune means, yeah, you've been in this Seven of Wands and maybe some Five of Wands and, maybe some other challenging cards, but you're moving out of that black and white, gray, dim phase in your life, closing out this year that maybe hasn't been what you had hoped. You had so much enthusiasm at the beginning of the year. And look at how it moves into color, abundance. You can just see that she looks healthy, happy, very content, right? And then you have the World here, which means it's like the Wheel of Fortune 2.0. You have been through it all. You've had to weather a lot of storms. You've had to go through some things. You've had to learn some things. You've had to have some epiphanies like, okay, I was really focused on that one thing. Maybe that needs to be tweaked a little bit. So there's a big change that's coming for you, Group 1, if you're willing to make some minor adjustments. All right, so let's see, what else do we have for you, Group 1? Angels. But look at the cards are kind of dark, and then they get very bright and vibrant. Okay. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. I just heard color therapy for some of you would be really helpful. And you get number 14, focus. So 14 reduces to 5 about challenges, difficulties, obstacles. And this is Spirit saying, focus on that which you desire and ask yourself, is it something that's going to help me grow and transform? Because that's what this butterfly represents right above her third eye, right? Is the thing you want going to help you to go into the next phase of your life a stronger, healed, happier, better version of yourself? Or is it more of the same? Or is it taking you backwards? So they're asking you to focus on those things that help you grow, expand, and move into the next phase of your life, which should be something that you're really looking forward to because there's a lot of blessings and gifts in that. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have Supermoon Attraction 44. So this is master number 44, but focus and attraction, they go hand in hand together. They're very synergistic. When we focus, we can attract that which we want, okay? When we focus on what's really right for us, connecting to the higher realms, to your higher self, to your guides, whomever it is that you, I'm seeing passed on ancestor, feminine, divine feminine figure, so mother, grandmother, aunt, good friend, something like that for one of you. But when we focus on what's really right for us, we can attract that. And then we do see big changes, like we have here with the Wheel of Fortune, where fortune does favor you. It does move into your life. Angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, this immediately flipped out. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Exactly. So this is exactly what we're talking about, right? There's some things here that are not yet set in stone. There's things here that we can change and move so that you can move into this powerful, transformative, new phase, new cycle, whatever word you want to use, that's focused on what's for our highest and greatest good. And when we are focused on what's for our highest and greatest good, it comes to us. When we are focused on something that the universe doesn't see as this is beneficial long-term, this is healthy long-term, this is part of your path long-term, they don't let it happen, okay? So between focus and attraction, we can make the changes that we need to make. Bottom of the deck, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So, the North Node always shows up to tell us, hey, you're not on the right path. You need to tweak your path a little bit. You need to reconsider your path. You need to reconsider your thoughts and beliefs. For some of you, that message from the introduction from the guides that came in about letting go of the past, that part is preventing you from seeing all your potential and your opportunities. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. Okay, these flipped out immediately. Yeah, look at that. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is your throat chakra, right? This is about speaking your truth. This is about acting on your truth. This is about connecting with yourself so that you understand what your truth is, what your true path is, your North Node, okay? Making those changes so that you can enjoy all the beautiful energy that comes with the Wheel of Fortune in the world. For many of you, that's about changing your financial situation and improving your financial situation from one that's been challenging to one that's more lucrative. And that might be in the form of a job, an opportunity, a business, change in education. It can also be partnering with someone. Both of these energies are expansive energies. That's Jupiter energy comes in with the Wheel of Fortune. And we love to see that because Jupiter tells us you need to grow a little bit and expand. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, but if you just stretch yourself, flex yourself just a little bit, you'll start to see some positive momentum. And look, 29, the world. So you get the world not once, twice. Okay, so group 1, Spirit has a very, very strong message for you. The other thing is the world is number 29. That reduces to 11. That's like your North Node number. So this is a very strong message for you, group 1, about making some slight changes so that you can achieve your goals. And even if that is something in the like a relationship sector, the romance part, okay? To find someone who is really your right type of partner. So when we get over the initial excitement and all the initial butterflies and all the physical attraction and, all the buzz that we get from all of that, what's left underneath? Okay, so if we can see ourselves and what we need and then really see that person, we will be able to uncover the truth to ourselves about that person that's the right person for us. And underneath that was the number 11, cornucopia. That's about a lot of abundance, about a lot of blessings, okay? So we have 11, 11, right? Spirit coming in. North Node is often represented by the number 11. So 11, 11. So when you are seeing synchronistic numbers, that is Spirit really trying to communicate with you. Those numbers are very powerful. 111, 1111. Oftentimes, Spirit will start with 11 to see if you're paying attention. Then you'll start seeing more 111s. Then you'll start seeing 1111. And that's like spiritual code that you're on the right path. You're connected to your higher self. You're speaking your truth. You're on your North Node. You're making the changes. You're focusing and attracting that which you desire, which is a tremendous amount of abundance in whatever way you see that, okay? And then you have a starry night. The beaming and glistening light from the stars reminds you that there is hope for your future. Beautiful. I love that for you. That is amazing. All right. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Group 1, please. Angel, spirits, and guides. Group 1. So clear message from Spirit coming in. Look at this. Imagine solutions. Look forward. These all flew out for you. And count your blessings. Okay. So sometimes when we're in the midst of trying to change our life and we feel like we're having a difficult time, like our health is challenging, we have family issues, we have relationship issues, we have money issues. Sometimes we have many of those things. I mean, I've been through things when, like the finances and the relationship all blew up at one time and it's almost more than you can comprehend. But what I learned from my guides and from some very trusted spiritual teachers is every day I counted my blessings. So what I have heard from the archangels is that every day, if we start our day with one thing that we're grateful for, okay, before we get out of bed. And then the second thing is one thing that we're proud of ourselves for, no matter what it is. you can find one of each of those things. That changes everything about your outlook, about your path, about where you're going, about the truth of yourself, about what you focus on, about what you attract. Okay, so it's really kind of amazing. And of course, they always say, call upon us, ask us. We cannot intervene without you asking. So, sometimes asking right before you go to bed at night is incredibly helpful. Look at this, blessings. Yeah, you're getting a lot of blessings coming into your life. You got blessings once and twice. They're telling you that there's going to be a big shift. There are a lot of blessings coming into your life. And look at that, bottom of the deck, prosperity. So you have cornucopia, and then you have prosperity, right, with law of attraction. Okay, so let's move this in over here so you can see the camera view a little bit better. Follow your passion. What gets you excited? Okay, find the things that bring balance into your life. Put boundaries around yourself so that you don't allow others or yourself to undermine yourself. And also, it's gonna be really helpful for you if you can kind of talk yourself up a little day. That doesn't mean, have some ridiculous conversation with yourself, but that's what I'm saying about the one thing that you're proud of every day, okay? It really does make a difference for us. So let's pull this card before we pull that. All right. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. All right, this is a really beautiful message. Some of you might be earth signs, which would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, but you don't have to be. The element of earth is incredibly grounding when we're feeling like we need help, when we feel like we're a little anxious, when we feel like we're a little nervous, we're a little itchy, we don't know why, something just isn't right. It gives us stability and strength in times of chaos. Some of you, there's someone here who needs to be out in nature every day, no matter what the weather, because when you are not out in nature on a regular basis, you very quickly become ungrounded. You have deep, deep, deep past life lineages and connections to the earth, and you'll know who you are out there. You're that person who loves to get barefoot no matter what the temperature is. You just need to breathe the air, see the trees, that sort of thing. Okay, but for the rest of you, getting grounded is incredibly important so that we feel comfortable in our skin, literally. All right, let's see what your card says here. Oh, look at that. The best is yet to be. Good things have happened, but even better things will be presented in the future. Look at that card. That is perfect for this reading. All right, so for you, group 1, this is a yes right now. You have some minor tweaking to do to make changes to have amazing abundance, blessings, and a lot of connection to the divine with all the 1111s, and connecting to the earth is going to help you with that as well. But the best is yet to be. I love that for you. So this is definitely a yes for you, group 1. If you're interested, every month I give away a free reading. They're upwards of 60 minutes. Please like and subscribe to the video, and then in the comment section write I enter, and I'll know that you're interested in the reading that I give away every new moon of every month, okay? As you go forward, I wish you much peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 2. This is your choice. This is a bumblebee jasper heart. It's a beautiful stone. This card was randomly chosen just based on shuffling, so we'll take a look at that, okay? See what that is at the end. So if you're new, we start with tarot. I only take what flips out like that, and then we'll move to the oracle. Wow, that came flying out. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, King of Wands. A lot of wand energy today so far. Queen of Wheels, nice. All right. And the High Priestess. Okay. So your cards move in the perfect direction, right? Because the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, that's fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag. but it's energy that represents challenges, conflict, competition, difficulties, discomfort, health issues like dis-ease, okay? No harmony, no cohesiveness in your life, a lot of kind of stumbling going on, right? A lot of just challenges. So when we see the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands, what it shows us is there's been so much time where we're in this situation where there's some kind of conflict that we experience on the day-to-day, maybe from the time we're born, maybe conflict within ourselves. Some of us are really struggling with where we are in the world and what we're doing. And we get to the point of the Ten of Wands where it's kind of like, okay, game over. It's done. I can't do anymore. That's it. And the divine comes in and says, okay, it's time for some changes. So sometimes you end up with a bit of a tower moment. But Spirit is saying that this cycle that you've been in, that's been going round, they're showing me an infinity sign, going round and round, back and forth, is something that if you really kind of step in to connecting with your higher self, okay? Really quieting the thoughts that you have, because the thoughts are based on this Five of Wands, Ten of Wands. Really connecting in with something, and even if you don't know, something that would make you feel incredibly happy, feel a tremendous amount of love, just in the general sense, okay? You're not even looking outside of yourself at this point, group 2, for someone to love you, but just a sense of love. And I love that in this tarot deck, the owl is here, because the owl represents wisdom, which is very different than knowledge. So knowledge is, I'm learning, I'm reading, I'm understanding, I'm comprehending. Wisdom is, I've had all these experiences, and from these experiences, along with the knowledge, I have become wise. I have learned deep within things about myself, things about the world, things about people, okay? So this is amazing energy coming in about connecting with yourself, connecting with your emotions, and you will hear, you will understand, you will get the messages about how to completely move out of this, because you have this waiting for you. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wheels. So the King of Wands is your fire energy again, okay? Leo, Aries, Sag. And then the Queen of Wheels, this is your earth energy. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. Very powerful elements in nature, okay? Fire destroys what we're done with in a cycle and regenerates and brings in something new, okay? The Pentacles, the earth, is grounding, and when we are grounded, we are connected, and we can maneuver through the chaos, the challenges, okay? Much of being grounded is going within. So this will lead to an improvement in your everyday situation with regard to the material world, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she's humming along. She is making a way for herself. She's making a name for herself. It's just energy. It's not gender. She is very self-assured. So she's healed. She's grown. She's released some of this energy. Okay, and she's following her passions, the King of Wands. So this is energy that you can embody yourself, okay? Whenever we see these court cards with the kings and the queens, going after something that you want, but you're grounded, you've been connected within, you understand the path, you understand the next step. You don't need to know every step along the way yet. It will come to you the more you connect in, okay? So this is a huge shift if you can kind of go within, quiet the mind, and get connected. If you cannot meditate, some people say to me, I cannot meditate. If you cannot meditate to music or whatever, then get out in nature. It's the other way that you can clear the energy around you so that you can release this. Now, if you didn't listen to the introduction, I got a message from Spirit in the beginning, which they don't always do this, and they're giving me full body chills right now. The message was, your past is in the way of your future potential and opportunities. Let it go, okay? And then as I'm talking to you, what pops out? Peace. When we do that, we will find peace. This is the number 28, which is the number 10. So now we have 10, 10, ending cycles. And look at the synchronicity and colors in these two cards. You will find peace at the end of this cycle. You will find the opportunity for a new beginning when you connect in, okay? So very strong message. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have blossoming. You will blossom, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is very abundant, very, very productive, okay? In life, within and outside of herself, okay? Amazing number 33. It's about freedom, freedom from this energy. It's about communication, communicating to the divine, to the universe, okay? Communication to yourself is incredibly important. Why? Because it keeps us stuck, and they're giving me a left ear ring. It keeps us stuck here, or it lets us move into this wide open energy of production, of happiness, okay, of success. And look what flips out. Full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Of course, because when we release this, when we connect and step into this powerful self-empowering energy, it's a win-win. And Libra is about balance, okay? Libra is also 7th house, is all about partnerships. It's ruled by Venus. So Venus is about how we interact with people, how we interact upon the things that come into our life, how we interact based on things that happen to us, okay? When we find that sense of centeredness within our intuition, by connecting with our intuition, our higher self, we become more balanced. We then can transmute any of this conflicting, competitive, challenging energy or people that come into our lives, and we become empowered. And there we find peace, and we blossom into incredibly powerful creator beings, because that's who we are, right? We are all extensions of Source, each and every one of us. And then you have number 21, strategy. So what's your strategy? There's a journal there, you can see. It's time to make a plan. If you need to journal, write it down, do that. If you need to, do something else to create some kind of strategy, start to put your thoughts and your focus in line, and then the action will follow that. But now's a really strong opportunity for you to move on, okay? Collective consciousness, 61. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all the energetic shifts. It's time to focus on peace and love for all. Okay, so you got the word peace here twice. They're ringing my left ear because you're not feeling a whole lot of peace. You're not feeling a whole lot of, situation like I'm winning or things are going to work out. Okay, and sometimes we spend a lot of time feeling resentful or angry. We blame others, and that's totally normal. But we need to tap into our untapped power, and that is here for you, okay? We all have to do that. We all have to find the light within ourselves, and from there, see things in a different way, okay? Like the message we got from Spirit in the very beginning. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else do we have? In this collective consciousness, you can't absorb what's around you. For some of you, you need to turn off media for a while, okay? Or only, set it where you only look at like funny, uplifting media or social media. And look at this, shine your light. Yeah, you have so much light within you, group 2. There's so much beautiful energy within you. It's really time for you to kind of let go of this, because it's just hurting you. I mean, there's no other word to use other than to let you know it's just hurting you. And then you have think things through and focus on success. Okay. So all 3 of those came out for you because Spirit wants you to understand and believe and trust that there are changes happening for you, but we do have to take some action on that, right? We do have to step forward and say, all right, I'm going to make some changes here. And then you get confidence, new beginnings, and trust. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. All right. Trust yourself. You can make these changes. You have the elements of fire, air, earth, and water combined to create powerful protective boundaries. Spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Yeah, if you're open to working with the 4 elements, fire, air, earth, and water, you can really alchemize a lot of energy. So if you're someone who struggles with a lot of chaos and that sort of thing, getting grounded, working with the element of earth, working with the earth, getting out in the earth, sitting on the earth is going to be very soothing to you. Also, if there's dealing with a lot of anxiety and emotional disruption, if you can't get into the lakes or the oceans or the rivers or the streams, take a warm bath, use some nice salts, work with, so they just showed me someone taking a rose quartz into the bath with them or next to the bath, but you get the idea. And then spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. Look at that. We'll put that right on trust. Beautiful. All right, let's see what your last card is. And this Bumblebee Jasper is all about believing in yourself and seeing your self-worth, shining your light, okay? So that's going to be really important for each and every one of us. Midas touch, luck is on your side. Let the magic happen. Oh, I love that. Okay, beautiful. All right, so for you, group 2, this is a no, but that doesn't mean it can't change. So if you want your yes or no without any whys or why nots, there you go. You've got your no. If you are willing to make changes, some small minor changes, it might be the way you look at yourself or your outlook on a particular situation or relationship, make some changes. But remember, your first priority has to be connecting to your higher self, your intuition, so that you can recognize the opportunities and situations that are going to move you into this King of Wands, Queen of Wheels, new beginning with a lot of confidence, so you have this win-win. All right, so that's what I have for you, group 2. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading, upwards of 60 minutes. It's at the new moon. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you a lot of peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, group 3. This is your choice. They call this a snake-eyed jasper. All right, so we'll put this off to the side along with this card. I shuffled for those, so we'll see what that says at the end. I'll start with some tarot, and then we will move on to Oracle. I take what flips out. First one for you is the Chariot, Cancer energy, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the 8 of Pentacles. All right, let's move these over for you. Okay, so we have a lot of earth energy showing up here, right? With the 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And then we have Aquarian energy here, and we have Cancer energy. So you may have some significant placement in those signs. You certainly don't have to. Of course, right away with the Pentacles, we think about the things to do with money and career and finance and things that make our life maneuverable based on how we can get by, okay? Are we thriving financially? Are we struggling financially? Are we always in a struggle? Are we moving out of that struggle? When will that change for us, okay? So questions that pretty much all of us have had one time or another. Sometimes we have those questions over and over because we seem to find ourselves in that position. Right away, this is a card that sticks out most often to people, the 5 of Pentacles. This is that feeling that I'm always short. It's always a worry, a concern. Where's the next dollar going to come from? Where's the next payment for this next thing I have? A second I can kind of get myself ahead, something happens to snap me back and put me back in this sense of lack, okay? It is real. It feels very difficult. It provides us with a sense of fear, right? Those of us who have families to take care of, we are concerned about that. So For many of you, this is an amazing opportunity with all the eclipses we've had, but moving into the solstice on December 21st. So you have a few weeks to kind of get your head straight. Now, this is a timeless read, so it really doesn't matter when you watch it. You see it when you see it. But solstices bring in tremendous energy. And with changes in drastic energy, we have opportunities. We have potential. We just have to recognize that and then set our intention and then take the action, okay? Because look at this energy you have here about the Chariot, which is moving on, moving into unbelievable, positive, victorious, amazing situations with regard to, I think of fourth house when I think of Cancer, right? So paying for your rent, paying for your home, but being able to buy a home, being able to set up something for your family, being able to set something up for yourself, getting your emotions in check, right? Feeling pretty secure in life, feeling pretty grounded, feeling like I know that I'm going to be okay. And then you have Aquarian energy here, which is the star energy. Now, I love Aquarian energy because it's kind of that open, free-spirited energy, okay? This energy comes in to say, open your arms, open up to receive guidance, to receive insight, to receive information about how to heal the situation of the Five of Pentacles, okay? How to move out of the situation where we feel lackful and stuck into one where we feel blessings that are in our life, gifts that are in our life, and more good things coming towards us, okay? What I love about the Chariot is you don't hardly ever see reins on the horses, okay? They move based on thought and projection alone, intention and focus. Now, where are you going? With work, with a plan, with some opening acceptance of different ideas and ways of making a living for yourself or securing a new kind of job for yourself, you move into this self-assured Queen of Pentacles. So is it going to require work? Yes, it's not just going to fall from the sky while we sit at home and wait for it, right? We need to do the work, but the outcome is the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles, which is not surviving anymore, but going to the point where you're successful, you're able to provide, you feel good about yourself, you feel grounded, you feel safe, you feel connected. Okay, so big shift in energy moving from that lack, and it's a lack mentality that creates a lack situation. I have been there myself. I come from a long line on both sides of lack. And then there's growth. Growth always comes from challenges. Growth always comes from difficulty. Growth always comes when we come to a realization that, okay, yes, this has been our experience, but maybe we're in the mindset of this is all there is for us now. Well, I can't grow and get out of that if I believe that, right? So we need to have kind of a different realization and a different focus. Instead of, so if you've ever heard the channeling of Abraham Hicks, you know that they say that the more you think about, I don't have enough money to pay for this, or I don't have the job to take care of this, that's what we continually get, because that's the vibration we stick out into the universe, versus I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for the money that's there for me to pay for the things that I've been able to pay for. And I know that there's more that's going to come. Now, there's a lot of actions that we need to take, and there's other things involved in there, but there's a shift that is created when we start to change the way we communicate, and it kind of sets that law of attraction, which this card can be the law of attraction, on a new plane, on a new trajectory, changing things for us. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for group 3, please? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so this is exactly what we're talking about. And we talked about, and they're giving me a high ring left ear pitch in my ear. we talked about moving out of this into this amazing energy with a change in our circumstances based on some healing, some changes in thoughts, some changes in choices or actions that we take, a little bit of work, and then moving on to that. And that's exactly what you get. And I said, you know, this is very much a heavy earth energy, right? And here we get Capricorn. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. It actually like made me trip up a little bit there. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So your South Node can have to do with your karmic debt or some karma that's kind of playing out. The other thing is, if you didn't listen to the introduction, it was amazing. The spirit came in before I even turned the camera on, and they gave me the message, your past is in the way of your future potential and opportunities. Let it go. So this may have been in the past. This might be in the present, but if it feels like it's always been there with you, all right, it may have been some kind of karmic debt, and you can set the intention of releasing that, okay? You can do a meditation on that. You can ask for the divine, whoever you work with, to help you move out of that. And that's exactly what I was talking about for myself. I came from 2 parents that had long lineage of lack, okay, of poverty. And so that was my mindset when I was growing up, about difficulty and challenges and always being in that lackful mode. Well, my parents stayed like that, but the rest of us were able to move out of it because we are able to recognize that. So I just give that as an example, because I do know when we're in those situations where things are so difficult, it's hard to see our way out. I've been there myself. All right. Look at that. Financial constraints. Yeah. So a lot of financial constraints in the past. And then you have 24 at the bottom of the deck, adjacent possibility. So maybe the way you were thinking about making money, or the kind of job you were looking at, or the kind of idea you had to kind of get out of the situation isn't the one that's the right one. But there's other opportunities that are possible for you. So don't give up, okay? I think you're going through a cycle where you're ending that karmic debt, and there's definitely some past life energy that's hanging on, but we can set that intention to release that, okay? I have done that myself as well. Divine intervention, wow. Number 28, end of a cycle, and this is number 10. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of divine intervention. I mean, that's amazing. You cannot make this up when they come in with these cards like this, when they flip out. So, end of a tough cycle. Don't let your past hold you back. Financial constraints, adjacent possibilities, divine intervention coming in. Okay? The star, healing, blessings, intervention, support, connection, the chariot, moving on, overcoming. Beautiful. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Oh, that immediately flipped over. Look at that. Reevaluate your priorities. Unbelievable. And then the other one, face your shadow. So remember, I talked a little bit about karma and South Node. Sometimes we need to face some of that shadow energy that we have within us because of situations or people or experiences we've had. And when we face that shadow, and instead of saying, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to deal with it, say, okay, I'm in this situation. Why am I here? Well, maybe I don't know why, but I am here. So this is what I can control. This is what I can't control. This is what I can change. This is what I can try to change. Okay, that's facing the shadow. And every step that we make to face that shadow helps us to move out of that situation. And then we have empowerment. So this is a beautiful card. When we empower ourselves, that's when greatest changes are made, okay? When we face ourselves with love and appreciation, okay, we can make huge changes in our lives. We open up to opportunities we haven't considered. Okay, we see our way out of things. We see our way through things. We understand that things happen through us, not to us. So this is moving through us, and we can make changes. Dragonfly, you bring light into this world, and Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. Unbelievable. So here we have 5, 5, 5, 5. This is a very powerful card about how these changes are coming to you, okay? How you can take advantage of some of the energy around you and make some changes and change your situation. All right, let's see what card we have. I just randomly shuffled for these. Rejuvenation. Take time to rest and recharge your batteries. Okay, this is actually a really good card that we got for you guys, group 3, because when we've been through something tough, we need to kind of take a step back, sit down, take a deep breath, or 5, okay? Deep breath. Let it out slowly and just be for a moment, okay? No noise around you, no thoughts, no nothing, just be. And just tell yourself it's all going to be okay. Call in the divine, okay? Call in the divine, call in whomever you resonate with, and ask to help you to recharge and rejuvenate and put the people, the places, and the opportunities before you for your highest and greatest good, okay? All right. So this is a yes, you are going to move out of this. This is a big change. This is a big opportunity. There's things that you can do to shift into this and let go. You've got a lot of positive energy around you about ending cycles, ending difficulties. The Chariot and the Star are incredibly powerful. We've got growth. 8 in tarot is about moving. 5, 5, 5, manifesting money and income. Different adjacent possibilities. Expect a miracle, okay? Really beautiful cards for you. So this is a yes for you, group 3. If something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I randomly choose a name for a free reading that's about an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe on the video, and in the comment section write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you much peace and happiness. Namaste. Hi, group 4. This is your choice. This is your agate star with a little druzy. It's gray, but it kind of has like a purple hue. All right. This card I shuffled for, we'll see what that is at the end. We'll start with tarot. It's a general read. Just take what flips out. Page of Cups to start for you, group 4. What else do we have, please? 9 of Wands. We're flying out here. 4. Page of Wands. And then 9 of Cups. Okay. So we've got cup energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wand energy is Leo, Aries, Sag, and Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. So, you know, it's funny. I'm sitting here looking at this, and the card that they want me to talk about first here is this 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is a feeling of being worried about something that isn't going to happen, or worry about something that could possibly happen, or overthinking and overanalyzing, or looking at like your circumstances, but more I'm getting for some of you, some of the circumstances around you, and you're just holding on tight to what you have because you don't want to be disappointed, disillusioned, hurt, screwed over, anything anymore, okay? This is someone who has learned through some difficult things in life. So this is 4 of Pentacles. It can have to do with your financial situation, job, financial security, overall financial health, okay, overall financial well-being. It can also have to do with your health. It can also have to do with anything that has to do with how we get through day-to-day in this like everyday life, right? And here we've got, which says, I've been at a situation where things don't work out. I've been where things don't come to fruition. They fall apart. Relationships, ideas, jobs, money, home, anything that I wanted to experience in life. I keep trying, but I keep ending up in a situation where it doesn't work out. And therefore, I'm just going to pull back, right? I'm not going to open myself up to people or situations. I'm not going to stick my neck out. I'm not going to, go over and beyond because I just don't feel and I don't trust that anything's going to change. Okay. Current situation. Now they want me to show you these two cards. You are surrounded by opportunity and you're not seeing it. You are surrounded by potential and you're not seeing it. You have so much before you that you haven't been able to see because this has been very draining and heavy energy on you. Now, if you didn't see the introduction, Spirit came in when I was getting ready before I turned the camera on to give me a collective message. This does not happen very often. But the message was, your past is in the way of your future potential and opportunities. Let it go. And wouldn't you know that virtually every pile so far, that comes up, okay? So obviously that is something going on in the collective. It's something that applies to all of us, okay? So this is about anything that could make you feel like you're loved, you're cared for, you're nurtured, you're worthy, you're good, you're kind, you're worthwhile, okay? And you're not seeing it. This can be anything that you could be good at, successful, a great idea, a new initiative, a new opportunity, a new way to set the stage for yourself and your future, and you're not seeing it, okay? And what do we have at the end? The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, happiness. These cups are all full. He's got a big smile on his face. Why? Because he released this energy and stepped into this energy of, I don't know what's coming, but I'm going to keep my eyes wide open. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to see it. I'm going to open my arms to it, and I'm going to trust, okay? So there is a big change from what's been happening to what can happen for you, Group 4. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Angel, spirits, and guides. What else for Group 4? Yeah, look at that. I love it. Change. Change is coming. I love this for you. This is perfect. So moving out of this energy, being open-minded, and I'm not saying you're closed-minded, but being open. When we have had difficulties, when we have had setbacks, when we have had challenges, when we have been hurt, it's really hard to be open and vulnerable, right? We just don't want to. We want to be safe. Okay, and Spirit is saying you need to trust that this change is coming in and that it's going to bring you good things in life. Okay, it's going to change things for you. It's going to move you, but you have to be willing to see what's possible. And then the bottom of the deck for you is Power. This is a beautiful card. And look, she's got her arms wide open. We talked about having your arms wide open. Full moon power. And she's open. And what's behind her? The moon. The moon represents your emotions. So we have to be open to that. We have to own our emotions. We have to connect with them. We have to make peace with them, right? The moon sometimes represents the fears that we have. The number 16 is the number 7. 7 is the ability to alchemize those emotions and those fears, right? So that we can move into this amazing 9 of Cups. So we can see what's not yet before us while it's on its way to us. We see the potential. We trust the potential. We believe in the potential. Third quarter moon, adjustments are required. So some of that is to get out of this energy, we need to start to think differently. So this has to do with limiting beliefs. That has to do about making changes to manifest. And then you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So with the changes, and it takes work, it takes energy, right? It has to be something that we do every day to say, this is not who I am anymore. This isn't going to be who I am. I'm grateful for, the archangels provide a lot of information that's very practical to us. And one of the things they say is every day before your feet hit the ground, when you wake up, list one thing, just one, that you're grateful for. Okay, big, small, whatever. And then number 2, list one thing that you're proud of yourself for. That can change so much of your energy just from that, okay? I do that. I think it's incredibly powerful. Sometimes I wake up and I can just tell I'm sideways that day, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to refocus. I'm going to do my one thing I'm grateful for and one thing I'm proud of. Attachment, number 5. Sometimes we're attached to this old energy. It's the devil, we know. Sometimes we're attached to what's happened in the past and we just can't let it go. And it's got us by the neck, right? It's preventing us from getting a full, deep, cleansing breath. And we need to let it go. I mean, she is surrounded in gray and black and white, and she is chained to something she doesn't think she can get away from, okay? So it's about letting go of attachments. Maybe you thought your career was going to be different. Your financial situation was going to be different. Your life was going to be different. Your relationships, your family was going to be different. And we thought it should have turned out like this, or we wanted it to be like that. That's very normal. But Spirit is saying we need to let go of those attachments. And here you have 9-9. That's about you're getting to the end of a cycle. You're getting close to achieving your goal. So it is time to change that energy, be open to the potential, step into your own empowerment, let go of those attachments, and just soak in all this beautiful 9 of Cups energy, okay? We have attachments to things that aren't right for us, so we need to be open to other possibilities. Sometimes that's the hardest thing for many of us to do, to be open to other possibilities. All right, angels, spirits, and guides, what else do we have? Inner guidance, 46. It's time for you to pay attention and listen to the guidance of your soul. Yeah, and 46 is a 10, end of a cycle. So we talked about that already. Some of you really need to protect your energy. You need to, you're very empathic. You absorb a lot of what's around you. Some of the people around you are, those are the people that, you know how whenever you talk to them, the first thing out of their mouth is like, oh my gosh, I just went through this, or it starts on this whole thing. And it's 10 minutes later and they haven't even asked you how you are. Okay, those are the people you need to really kind of watch out for. You need to be, they're showing me the word conscious of your surroundings, the energy around you, the people around you, what you hear, what you see. Okay, this is, some of you are very sensitive right now. You have to honor your sensitivity. My throat is closing up, so some of you need to speak up for yourselves as well, okay? All right, angels, spirits, and guides, what else do we have? Look forward. Always look forward. It's the only direction we move in. Look forward. Be open to love. I love that. And that's love in all its forms, right? It's love of another. It's love to self. It's love of life. Okay, when we're a little bit closed off, we're not so open to love that can come into our life, Page of Cups, a love that we can really expand on and grow into something lifelong, or a love of just ourselves, because some of us have not had any self-love ever. Nurture yourself first. And I love this one. Bust out of your cocoon. Yeah, this cocoon of 9 of Wands, 4 of Wheels, we're going to bust right out of there. Perfect. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else for group 4, please? Answers, and look where his heart is. And look where his hand is, right over his heart. The answers always lie within us. That's the hardest thing for us to hear, because we're used to looking outside of ourselves for answers. Okay, but that's not where we're going to get the information we need. It's not going to get us to move on from the things that have kept us in this energy, okay? Only when we kind of go within, only when we follow our instincts, our intuition, look for something that makes us feel balanced. What makes us feel balanced? When we're not triggered, when we're not irritated, when we're not in fear, when we're not upset, when we're not sad, mad, that's when we're balanced. Tree of life. True wisdom and making good choices in life. And then you have fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Okay, this is really beautiful. And you've got the Page of Wands right here. That's fire energy, about the things that can inspire you. What makes you feel excited? What makes you feel passionate? What makes you feel positive? What makes you feel renewed? Okay, it's time to kind of spend some time and think about that. Sometimes that's the hardest part for many of us, is to think about it. What is it that I'm excited about? Do we even know anymore? Sometimes when we've been through a lot of stuff, we don't have a lot of excitement within us, and we have to kind of dig down and look for those answers within. Celebration, your spirit needs to play and have fun. Beautiful. So this is about, leaving this energy, right? This 9 of Wands, 4 of Wheels, busting out of the cocoon, and think about the things that cause you to have fun or feel happy or feel light, and celebrate those things, okay? Because that's going to help you move into something where you just feel better about yourself, about the potential, about life, about everything, okay? So for you, group 4, this is a yes, but you are moving out of this. You've got a lot of opportunistic cards around you, empowered cards, change, acquiring what you want to acquire, celebrating, loving yourself, being open, trusting your inner guidance here and here. I mean, you have a lot of positive energy here. There's just some minor changes that have to be made. There is, never a reading where a yes is every card is butterflies and unicorns. Okay. It's about, this is where you are. This is what you can have. This is what you can be, achieve, receive. Okay. But everything is energy, so we always have to be open to minor changes and tweaks, okay? All right, so if something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comments section write I enter. I randomly choose a name at the new moon. As you go forward, I wish you much peace and happiness. Namaste. Hello, group 5. This is your choice. This is a Shungite pyramid. Love pyramids, fascinated by them, have been my whole life. Okay, random card that I shuffled for, we'll get that at the end. I take tarot, I start with that first, and we'll see what flips out. 10 of Cups, nice. The World, King of Cups, King of Swords. All right, so for you, group 5, you've got water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the World, more water energy, and then air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All right, so what I'm getting from this right away is, for some of you, this is really about a pretty significant relationship, something that's going to bring you full circle. Because when you have the World, okay, the World is a card where you've been through it all. You've met people, you've left people, you've loved, you've lost, you've looked forward and backwards. Some of you have, time and time again, kind of found yourself not getting what you really wanted out of a relationship. And then you come to the World, which is like, you've been through it all. You have garnered a lot of knowledge, and then you take your experiences with the things that you've learned, the way you've self-reflected is what they're telling me, the way that you've kind of looked within, and you've got a lot of wisdom going forward about how to kind of work through relationships, how to make things work. Not so much because you are an expert on relationships, but because you're pretty much in tune with, who and what you are. Because here we've got the 10 of Cups, and this is an amazing card of tremendous happiness and success, a feeling of a life that is full, a life that is blessed, one that is protected, okay? And so for some of you, moving into a pretty significant relationship, for others of you, making a commitment to someone, for others of you, starting a family, expanding on your family, providing a really strong foundation where you and your partner are on solid ground. If you have children, they are healthy and well. And if you have a career and a life that's going, that is all going well. And here we have two really strong energies coming in, masculine energies, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Look at what you get. Someone who's completely connected to their emotions and balanced, but just loving, loyal, strong, just moral, all those wonderful things. And then you have the King of Swords, logical, methodical, okay, diligent, just amazing. Two combinations, right? Someone who can be that one who can figure things out, work things out, come up with new ideas, work through challenges, work through life. And then someone who's there to love you, care for you, support you, nurture you, hold you up, tell you how much you are of value in their life, okay? So amazing energy for relationships for you. All right, angel spirits and guides. Angel spirits and guides. Wow, that flipped up. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Beginnings. Yep, a new beginning, new moon beginnings in this amazing opportunity, amazing relationship. The number 2 is about balance, okay? So this is, we talked about the amazing balance here, and they're giving me a really high pitch ring in my left ear. And then, of course, the 10 of Cups, that is about this amazing opportunity of a life, right? And the things that you've learned and how you can bring so much to a relationship that's going to help it grow, help it continue to move into and stay in this beautiful 10 of Cups. All right. And I mentioned how many of you with this world card, there has been a lot of self-reflection, a lot of learning, right? And you have self-reflection here, waning gibbous. So seeing things as they are, seeing yourself for as they really are, being in connection to the cosmos, right? This group here, you're definitely the Starseed Lightworkers, way showers. You're very grounded, very connected, very settled. And when I say settled, that doesn't mean you settle for something. It means like you don't have that anxiety, you don't have that worry, you don't have that constant chaos in your life. There's a peace about you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Look at that. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So we just had the lunar eclipse, and then this card shows up. Yeah, conclusions. We've been through it. We've learned, we've grown, we've expanded, we've built upon, okay, who we are. We've learned more about ourselves. We've learned more about the world, and we're ready for this person, okay? We're ready for this energy. And some of you have this within you as well. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you have to meet that person. It can be you also embodying self-empowered. You cannot have the 10 of Cups if you are insecure, if you are not feeling a sense of self-love and self-empowerment. Okay, those are required for the 10 of Cups. You have to love yourself so that someone can truly love you. You have to be self-assured because insecurities destroy relationships. And then here's the number 20, envy. So we have 2-2 here, 22. That's about creating. That's about balance, right? If there's been any envy, okay, that is something that if there's any remnants of that, that needs to be released. Okay, I don't know if you heard the intro, but in the intro, and this has come up with every pile, the spirit came in before I did the reading. That doesn't happen very often. And the message was, your past is in the way of your future potential and opportunities. Let go. Okay, so that's come up every single time. If there is any envy of what others have or what you perceive others to have, you need to let go of that because it will prevent you from stepping into this energy, okay? All right, angel spirits and guides. What else do we have? Guiding light. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. Yeah, and here's the number 4. Well, the number 4 is about home. It's about family. It's about who you laid roots down with, right? It's about the new beginnings. So Cancer energy coming through here with the number 4. And then number 10 flew out, vibrational match. You are sending out new signals that are bringing forward positive new experiences. So this is sending out the energy of, I'm here now. I'm ready. I've done the self-reflection. I'm ready for a new beginning. I've learned, I've grown, I've expanded, I've experienced. I'm ready. I'm looking to be the light, and I'm looking for that vibrational match. That's your divine partner. That's your divine counterpart, your vibrational match. So if you, like I said, are self-assured, you're something, that doesn't mean every aspect of you think everything's perfect, there's no doubt. But if you're overall self-assured, you love yourself, you're centered, you're grounded, you're connected, within, you bring that vibrational match to you. That is how it works. And then you have grieve your losses. So here's envy, and then we have grieve your losses. For those of you who are in situations where, you're not sure that you can have this, or you see every other person as having something that you want, grieve those losses, okay? Look at them. see them, own them, and then release them. Okay, remember the message I said that Spirit gave from the beginning. Grieving your losses, that's part of letting go of that past so that we can move into our future and our potential. Look at that, closure pops out. Yeah, we always have to have closure. Okay, so if some of you haven't had closure from past experiences, when you get that closure, when you grieve those losses, when you release envy, do a little bit of self-reflection and realize that you too can make changes so that you're a vibrational match for this and have a new beginning. Amazing things can happen. All right, so if you're someone out there and you've been talking to a water sign or an air sign, if you have been kind of talking to someone who might be a little bit older than you, this is a sign from Spirit. Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. Okay, well, we talked about that. This is happiness at all levels, right? And I said, not only do you have, tremendous amount of love and happiness and security, but your careers are humming along, and look at what else. Prosperity, a prosperous business, riches, and successes. So this person that you're going to meet or be with or develop a relationship with or expand your current relationship with is going to prop you up, is going to make you feel good about yourself, is going to help you see the value of who you are. And you in turn are going to do that for that person as well. And there's going to be a lot of prosperity. The 10 of Cups, remember, it's not just about the emotional prosperity. It's about all prosperity. It's I call it the Nirvana card, right? It's just amazing energy coming in. All right, let's see what this card says. Look up, look forward, welcome new developments for positive change. Amazing. And I love this card. So she's got a nautilus shell here. The nautilus shell is created basically based on a mathematical sequence called the Fibonacci sequence, okay? And that sequence is everywhere in nature, okay? Everywhere in nature. We are part of nature. It is a perfect mathematical equation of perfection, of connection, of A goes to B, goes to C. It all adds up. It all works out. It all results in the 10 of Cups, okay? So look up, look forward, welcome a new development for positive change. So really positive energy, a really nice yes for you, group 5. If something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. It's about an hour long. I randomly choose a name at the new moon. So if you're interested, hit like and subscribe on the video and hit I enter in the comment section. As you go forward, I wish you much love and positivity. Namaste. Hello, group 6. This is your choice. This is a amethyst druzy. Love amethyst. Okay, this was randomly chosen based on a shuffle, so we'll see what we get. We're going to start with tarot. It's a general read. We'll take what flips out. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy coming through. Wow, okay. 7 of Wheels, which is the 7 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. The Devil. The Fool. The 7 of Cups. You got one more card, extra card here. Ace of Wands. Okay, for you, group 6, look at the cards. This is really interesting. So look at the cards if we group them. So first of all, we have Capricorn energy with the Devil. And then we have, this is Uranus energy with the Fool. Okay, so look at how polarizing these two energies are. So this is the energy of limiting beliefs, conditioning, toxicity, not believing in self, not being empowered, not trusting that there's more for you. And then here's the energy that says, you know what you can do with that? You can shove that wherever. I believe, I trust, I'm going to go for it. I know, I have an inner knowing. Something tells me there's something better for me. Things are going to change for me. I'm not going to take the baggage of the past. I'm going to be free of that. And I'm just going to go for it. Now, if you didn't hear the intro, this has come up in every single reading, but I got a message from Spirit when I was setting up before I even turned the camera on. And the message, I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget. It said, your past is in the way of your future potential and opportunities. Let go. So for some of you, this is the toxicity of the past. Okay. Maybe it was with somebody who was a Capricorn. Maybe you're a Capricorn. Okay. But you have the opportunity to make a choice. And that's what this card is all about. It's about making a choice. So you can make a choice between staying stuck, which nobody wants to do that, to having anger, resentment, lasting remnants of the past that can be just drag you down. Or you can look forward to what's unknown, can be scary, to what's not figured out, can be worrisome, to what is ahead, can be a little bit freaky. But we go forward because we trust that the universe is coming in with something new for us, a new beginning, a new chance, a new opportunity. So here we go from the Fool 0 to Ace of Wands, beginning, new beginning. Okay, you've got the 7 of Wheels in reverse here. That's you not believing that there's something better for you, not trusting that if you do the work, if you change your attitude, your latitude, whatever, that things will change, okay? And Spirit's saying you need to embody this Queen of Cups, connect with your higher self, connect with your intuition, close out, close the door, close the drapes, close the window on this energy that's negative, that's limiting, that's conditioning, that's not real, that's an illusion, that's not you, okay? Embody this Queen of Cups, open-hearted, connected, calm, a sense of all will be well, okay? And then we take that step, that leap that can be scary, and we go on to something new, making that choice, okay? So pretty cool the way those cards flew out. All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else? Yeah, and there you'll find peace, okay? And now Spirit's saying you need to take some action on this. You have choices, okay? It's time to take action. It's time for you to step forward. It's time for you to make a plan, okay? Whenever we see this card, I love it because it's the number 28, which is a 10 about ending a cycle and moving into a space of peace. When we can release this energy that's got a hold of us, this devil energy, okay, we find a lot of peace. And when we find peace, we find clarity. We can make choices. We feel like I can take a risk. I'm pretty centered. I know what's going on. I believe that I can do the work or I can experience what it is I want. And I will be in receipt of this new beginning, this new opportunity, this new choice that I never really could see for myself, okay? Because I always wondered why things like that don't happen for me. Why can't I get out of it? I'm too old. I'm too young. Okay, I don't live in the right space. I don't live in the right place. I don't have the right people around me. That's all this, okay? We want to say, it doesn't matter where we are, who we're with, what we're doing. It's all about how we feel within, Queen of Cups. And from there, we trust and take action that we can have a new beginning. All right, so here we go. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. And then don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So this is exactly the message that Spirit came forward with. And the other card that came out, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So here we have Cancer, Cancer again. This is another, just a nod from Spirit saying you need to trust, okay? You need to trust yourself. You have to go within. This South Node, this is kind of like, I feel like I have bad karma, or I feel like I have bad luck, or I feel like, you know, past lives are messing with me and I can't go forward. You have to work through your fears, right? The limiting thoughts, open your heart, take a chance, trust and believe. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is the sacral chakra. This is about, you know, being able to create your reality, right? This is about getting into a sense of balance and peace because we're out of this toxic energy, looking at the choices and saying, does that allow me to create an environment that I want to be a part of? Does that allow me to make a better life for myself? Does that allow me to step forward and empower myself? Okay, so working through your fears, being connected, and focus on your dreams. Number 66, your dreams may be more vivid and intense than usual. So some of you are going to get downloads, information from spirit. You're going to get ideas. You're going to get intuitive hits. Things that are going to come to you in a flurry is what I'm hearing. You're going to get a lot of information coming. It's going to have a lot to do with your past. You're going to have dreams about, or you might be having dreams about past relationships, past circumstances. Things are kind of coming back into your awareness in your dreams. A lot of you have had a heavy heart. You know, you've had a lot of setbacks and sadness and hurt and anger, okay, and some resentment. So it's time to kind of let that go, right? That self-know, that's your past holding you back. It can be something that really prevents you from finding your happiness. And they're giving me a really high pitch in my left ear. And it definitely prevents you from being in a space of peace. And as I say that, you get express your joy and be patient. So when we want to make changes in our environment, we're very impatient. When we need to heal, we want to heal immediately. We say, you know, I've been working on that for this many weeks or months or years even, but it took a long time for us to be or get into this situation, right? Maybe some of us have been in it for years. So we have to be patient as we're working our way out of it, as we are creating our new life, our new dreams are coming to reality, okay? The fears of the past, we're letting those go, okay? We're moving into a space of being the creator. And then you have well-being. So I love that she's connected to the earth. She's lying down, very grounded, very connected. And you can see she's got all these butterflies, transformative energy going towards the moon, which is about your fears, going towards the moon, which is about your emotions, right? The cups. So a greater sense of well-being overall for you. And then the other card that flipped out for you is Spirit Guide. So connect with your guides, ask for help. They'll come to you in your dreams. They can help you move out of the fears and resolve anything that's still lingering. You've got Archangel Ariel here for your second chakra, creativity, security, safety, okay? And the bottom of the deck, peace. That's twice you got peace, okay? Finding peace, okay? Overlapping peace over this devil energy, this energy that keeps you in a space of always feeling like your life is disappointing. All right. And then we have Goddess energy, healing feminine energy. Perfect. This is Queen of Cups. It's divine feminine energy, not gender, about that second energy center, which is divine feminine energy to create, to allow, okay, to accept, to receive, to self-love. And then self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. Yeah, we all have to work on this. We all have to take time on a regular basis to tell ourselves that we are worth it. Whatever it is that we want, whatever it is that we desire, we are worth it. And it's not about someone else coming into your life to make you feel worth it. It's not about you need to get that thing to make you feel worth it. You as a being are just worth it, okay? I shared this with a couple of people through a channeling of the archangels. I learned that one of the things that the practical tips they give us is when you wake up in the morning, before you hit the ground, say one thing you're grateful for and one thing that you're proud of yourself for, okay? Sometimes it's a little harder than you think, but it will start to shift this energy because you have a lot of positive energy around you about the potential for you. and what it is that you're looking for. All right. You see a lot of feminine energy coming through here. Second archangel, Archangel Raphael. Raphael helps you to heal mind, body, spirit. This is the perfect card. Wow. This is amazing. All right. So Archangel Raphael coming in. I mentioned the channeling of the archangels. So this is just confirmation, and they're giving me full body chills, of the messages that came through for you today, group 6. Okay. So this is a yes. Just because you have the devil here does not mean that you cannot have what it is that you are hoping to experience, achieve, be part of, okay? It just means that you, like so many of us, still have a little bit of work to do, but you have so much support around you. I mean, you've got spirit guides, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Raphael, goddess energy coming in right from the start, okay? So if something resonates or some aspect makes sense, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. They're about an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comments section write, I enter. As you go forward, I wish you a lot of peace and joy. Namaste.